Alcohol had for many years been blamed by many societies and organizations. On August 1st, 1917, the Senate passed a resolution that had the verbiage that they intended to present to each of the existing 48 states for ratification, but the good could not last. People began to make their own alcohol, all starting in their bathtubs and their makeshift home distilleries. You may have heard the term bathtub gin. The rise of carelessly made, home-distilled alcohol led to an increase in deaths stemming from alcohol poisoning. Crime also began to increase because of the quote-unquote need to distribute these liquid wares to the people. This came in the form of underground speakeasy clubs and bootlegging. Bootlegging, also known as rum running, had existed for centuries, but experienced a massive boom as a result of prohibition. While you enjoy the company of your friends and good food and drink, how many of you remember when the lights went out in the Superdome in 2013? A power outage caused the lights to go out for 34 minutes. In 1992, at Super Bowl 26, Buffalo Bills running back Thurman Thomas missed the first few plays of the game. Stories are excerpts from posts on Reddit by an individual identified as a United States Forest Service search and rescue officer. One of my first jobs as a trainee was a search op for a 4-year-old kid that had gotten separated from his mom. We ended up finding him in a berry patch about half a mile from where he'd been last seen. The rookie was totally spooked, kept going on about things in the woods. According to PB, the guy wouldn't stop talking about the goat man, just on and on, goat man this and goat man that. He asked if he could share something he's noticed about the stairs and some thoughts he had. But sometimes I've run across ones that are flipped upside down. I didn't know how much writing about the things that are happening out here would affect every single part of my life, and maybe that was stupid of me. Maybe I should have considered it more seriously, but honestly, I just thought I was writing about things that a few people would want to hear.
Whoa.
Wait!
What?
I left my little funny man back in the house.
What?
I want to go back and get him.
We have a special treat for this special date. That was all improvised. So the hallway tile in the design represents the spaces on the board game that you can move. So we've done that on our island as well. You roll the dice, you can move however many places the dice has. The other thing in the construction of the film and our island is the secret passageways. So the secret passageway from the conservatory to the lounge, from the conservatory toolbox or tool shed to the lounge fireplace, we have done on our island as well. The cars also match their character color like the board game pieces. Mr. Green had a green car. Professor Plum's car was a plum color. Mrs. White obviously drove a white, nice sedan car. Mrs. Peacock's car was like a light blue color. And the piece for Colonel Mustard is like a mustardy yellow, and his car was that color as well. So another fun fact that we have, all the placement of the cars and the direction they're facing is the same placement and direction that they're in the movie. So the guests park their cars, they come to the front door of the mansion, and of course we have our German Shepherd guard dogs here that Wadsworth fed a bone to at the beginning. The cook rang the gong when dinner was ready. First room on the right here is the study with the orange couches here. We have the pieces for Colonel Mustard with the lead pipe here. The next room is the billiard room. We've got all our pool tables, and of course the billiard room is where Yvette the maid met her demise at the hands of Mrs. White with the rope. The last room on the right is the conservatory, which is the little garden. It's got the plants and garden seats and tables with a nice little relaxing vibe here. Next to the conservatory, we had the ballroom, lots of room for dancing, and there was a piano in the film as well, accurately replaced. The first room on the left-hand side is the kitchen. The cook was watching an old black and white TV while she was preparing the dinner for the guests. Also in the kitchen is where the cook met her demise with the knife at the hands of Mrs. Peacock. So we've got those pieces in here. Connecting to the kitchen is the dining room, and in the dining room here we also see our missing candlestick.